The novel Oryx and Crake have many passages that foreshadow events. However, this passage is what sets the storyline. As Jimmy watched, frozen with disbelief, Crake let Oryx fall backwards, over his left arm. He looked at Jimmy, a direct look, unsmiling. "I'm counting on you," he said. Then he slit her throat. Jimmy shot him. Atwood, 329. This is the most significant passage in the novel because it sets the storyline for Jimmy. This sets the storyline because it shows why Jimmy is alone with no one else. This event haunts Jimmy throughout the story. He is traumatized by what he has seen and done. Jimmy always hears echoes that reflect of this event. He hears the echoes of Oryx and fantasies about her. In this passage, Jimmy loses the two most important people in his life, and foreshadows the events that will happen. This passage foreshadows that Jimmy will be alone, taking care of the crackers. This passage also shadows Jimmy's promises to both Oryx and Crake. If Oryx and Crake were gone, Jimmy promises to take care of the crackers. This passage confirms that Jimmy is the caretaker of the crackers as both Crake and Oryx are killed in the event. The theme of commitment is shown as Jimmy is committed to take care of the crackers to the point that he will sacrifice his well-being for them. He would not allow himself to go near the site the event took place in. Both stories, Oryx and Crake and the Pedestrian, have many similarities and differences. The stories take place in the future, however Oryx and Crake take place is a dystopia while the Pedestrian takes place in a utopia. In Oryx and Crake, the world is overpopulated in contrast to the Pedestrian, where the world is populated evenly. In both stories, characters against the system are stopped by authority forces. In the novel Oryx and Crake, Jimmy's mother does not support the system that was in place, and escapes the compound. She was soon executed by authority figures. No longer participate in a lifestyle that is not only meaningless in itself, search will be conducted, inevitably, thus necessary to go into hiding. A decision not taken without much soul-searching and thought. Atwood, 61. Jimmy's mother knew the consequences but still followed her instincts, escaping the life she thought was meaningless. Similarly, Meade was arrested for walking, his passion which the police did not allow. "Wait a minute. I haven't done anything. Get in. I protest." M.R. Meade, Bradbury, 2. Both texts show the theme of injustice. Corpse Core, from Oryx and Crake, target anyone who is against the government's system, even if it is a moral motive. The police in the text, the Pedestrian, display injustice when they arrest Meade for walking. Another similarity between the texts is that Meade and Jimmy are both appear too alone. This shows the theme of loneliness as Meade is alone in a society where the citizens spend their time watching TV in their houses. Going outdoor is not normal in the city and will raise suspicions. In the novel, Oryx and Crake, Jimmy is alone in a post-apocalyptic world with the crackers, who he cannot connect with socially. He displays a desire to be around other humans like him. Jimmy and Meade also have jobs which major companies are not interested in. Jimmy has a degree in problematics which companies are not interested in, while Meade was writer in a society where magazines and books are not sold anymore. They both have a similar interest for words. Furthermore, Jimmy and Meade are not married. However, Meade does not appear to have anyone who cares for him in contrast to Jimmy. Nobody wanted me, Bradbury, 2. Meade was not cared for by anyone, and this backfired on him when he had no one to provide him an alibi. In contrast, the crackers support and care for Jimmy at all times. The crackers show the theme of empathy as they emphasize for Jimmy when he hurt his foot. In both stories, Oryx and Crake and the Pedestrian, there are similarities and differences which have been analyzed.